Have you ever stayed in a hotel room and felt like you weren't alone? That's what happened to Leo when he checked into room 302 of the old Grandview Hotel. It was a last-minute booking, the only room available. Exhausted from a long drive, he barely noticed the room's faded elegance or the ornate full-length mirror standing in the corner, its silver frame tarnished with age. He tossed his bag on the bed and went to freshen up. Splashing water on his face, he glanced up at the bathroom mirror, but his reflection wasn't alone. For a split second, he saw a shadowy figure standing behind him in the reflection of the main room. He spun around, heart pounding. Nothing. The room was empty. He shook his head, blaming it on fatigue. Just seeing things, he muttered, trying to laugh it off. Later that night, sleep wouldn't come. A strange chill filled the air, and he couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. His eyes drifted to the large mirror in the corner. In the dim light from the window, his own reflection seemed distorted, twisted into a grimace. He sat up, his breath catching in his throat. The figure in the mirror wasn't mimicking him. It was smiling, a wide, unnatural grin that didn't reach its dark, hollow eyes. Leo scrambled for the light switch, flooding the room with a harsh, yellow glow. He looked at the mirror again. It was just his own terrified face staring back. No smile, no distortion. Was his mind playing tricks on him? He tried to reason with himself, but the fear was a cold knot in his stomach. He decided to cover the mirror with a spare blanket from the closet. Out of sight, out of mind, or so he hoped. He finally drifted into a restless sleep, but his dreams were a nightmare. He was trapped inside the mirror, pounding on the glass, while his reflection, that smiling doppelganger, lived his life on the other side. He could see it rummaging through his wallet, wearing his clothes, and laughing with a voice that was his, but utterly devoid of warmth. He woke up in a cold sweat, the blanket that had covered the mirror now crumpled on the floor at the foot of his bed. He stared at the mirror, which now seemed to hum with a malevolent energy. The reflection was back to normal, just his own disheveled self. But he knew what he saw. He knew what he felt. This wasn't just a piece of furniture. It was a prison, and something inside wanted out. He didn't wait for checkout. He grabbed his keys and wallet, leaving everything else behind, and fled from room 302, never looking back. They say some guests who stay in that room are never quite the same. They become distant, cold, their smiles never quite reaching their eyes. The hotel staff just quietly replaces the blanket over the mirror and prepares the room for the next guest, wondering if they'll check out with their own reflection or leave it behind, trapped in the cursed mirror of room 302. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more chilling tales. Let me know in the comments if you've ever had a spooky hotel experience. Stay safe out there.